Hello and welcome to this week's Runescape news, including quality of life updates and a suspicious nerf to Oddments that was removed from the patch notes. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you like my RuneScape content and want to stay updated with the recent news, be sure to subscribe. This week sees a ninja strike and therefore a lot of quality of life updates. As you might know, Jagex is on an ever-going quest to increasing graphical consistency in the game, and therefore this week unicorns across the game have had their model updated to be more in line with the new graphics. Players will now receive a warning when their Blessed Flask has almost run out at 10, 5, and 1 doses remaining. The Heaven Agility Core sees some quality of life changes, including you being able to teleport away when standing near the start. The ninjas have added a do not ask me again option to remove the confirmation box when entering or exiting the Dream of Aya. You're now able to fill up your skilling stations on the Dream of Aya far more quickly by choosing right click and then contribute all resources. Additionally, it's now far easier to manage your Anachronia base camp workers, as you can assign 5, 10 or all workers to a specific resource, and you can also quickly decrease them if required. Certain special weapon attack tooltips that give you information about the special attack have now been updated to better reflect their use. A whole bunch of easy quests, including the Priest of Peril and the Nature Spirits, have been improved, although what these improvements are is unclear. The Wilderness Flash events see a ton more fixes, improving these popular hourly events for the better. Improvements include the events being easier to find thanks to world map icons, broadcasts, and more detailed location hints. They also seem to have tightened up animations for KBD during the KBD Rampage event. Not sure what this exactly means, but what I do know is that during the KBD event there are so many people it even lagged out my entire game to the point I couldn't even see KBD. Perhaps this change will fix that. In the general fixes, we have a change to Greater Fury. Now, the guaranteed critical hit effect will work even though you've used a bleed ability, as it will no longer snipe the effect. Bladed Dive can now be used at level 65 attack even when that level 65 attack is your attack level after using boosts. Players that couldn't complete the Devs mini quest to get access to the Halloween event should now be able to finish it. Most of the other fixes are small chat box and typo fixes or bosses not disappearing at the end of the kill, but there is one patch note I'd like to talk about in specific that was removed about 10 minutes after the patch notes went live. And that was this patch note, which you could still see in the German version of the patch notes. If you're wondering why the text is so weird, including Stronger Rage being the ability instead of Greater Fury, it's because it's translated from German by Google. So they were planning, or at least it was in the patch notes before they changed it, to reduce the amount of treasure hunter keys you can buy with Oddments from 60 down to 10. Further increasing the odds of you likely buying keys because you won't be able to use your Oddments to get a bunch of keys during a very OP promotion. What I'm hoping this was simply a mistake or something that the team thought that, wasn't going to be implemented and they forgot to remove from the patch notes, because it's likely that these posts are made a week before or, in advance. But this could very well be the future for buying keys with Oddments that you've saved up by converting your hard-earned keys from quests, daily challenges, or perhaps from you buying keys even. Because chances are you watching this video right now save up your Oddments to use on OP promotions. You buy your 60 keys, you hope you get some aura resets, Death Touch darts from a PVM promotion, or perhaps the recent promotion, you were hoping to get yourself a purple Halloween mask by using your Oddments. And then you figured out that you get 50 Halloween Oddments per key, no matter what the reward is. The walk is 50,000 Oddments, by the way. Nice. But now it seems they want to nerf your buying power per day of treasure hunter keys using Oddments even more, even after increasing the price in Oddments and putting a cap on it already. Let's hope it was a mistake and won't be coming into the live game, because if it does, well, that shows another level of greed. While this wasn't mentioned in the news post, a new Double Experience Live event is coming to the game on the 11th of November and will last until the 21st. If you're interested in a rundown of Double Experience Live with some tips and tricks, I'll leave a guide linked in the description below. With that being said, we've come to the end of this week's news. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.